Have you ever noticed how some people stay calm in the darkest moments, while others break down with the smallest problem? Why is it that two people face the same difficulty, yet only one rises above it? Is it strength? Is it luck? No, it's the way they train their mind. A strong mind can lift you when life pushes you down. And today's story will show you how one quiet decision can change everything about your life. More than luck, more than talent, more than anything you own. Once, in a peaceful valley surrounded by mountains, there lived a woman named Mira. She was in her late 50s, with soft gray hair and eyes that carried years of wisdom. What made Mira special was her calmness. No matter how hard life became, she greeted everyone with a gentle smile. She lived alone in a small wooden house by the river. Her husband had passed away long ago, and her children lived in the city. But Mira never complained. Every morning, she lit a small lamp, cleaned her home, and prayed with a peaceful heart. In the same village lived a young man named Ravi. Life had been difficult for him. He had lost his job, his savings were gone, and he constantly worried about the future. Each day he woke up with fear, and each night he went to bed with stress. One afternoon, Ravi saw Mira sitting by the river, feeding the birds. He walked to her and asked, "Auntie, how are you always so calm? My life is falling apart, and I don't know what to do." Mira looked at him kindly and said, "Sit down, son. Tell me what troubles you." Ravi poured out everything: his fears, his failures, his loneliness. Mira listened silently, without interrupting. Then she asked gently, "Tell me, when you wake up every morning, what is the first thought you have?" Ravi sighed and replied, "I think today will be another bad day." Mira smiled softly. "That is why your days feel heavy," she said. Ravi frowned and asked, "But how can my thinking change my situation?" Mira pointed toward the river and said, "Let me tell you a story." She began explaining that once there was a traveler walking through a desert. He carried 2 bottles, one filled with water and one empty. Whenever he felt thirsty, he looked at the full bottle and felt hope. But whenever he looked at the empty one, he felt fear. One day, he threw away the empty bottle and said, "Why am I carrying what scares me?" From that moment, his journey felt lighter. Mira looked at Ravi and said, "You are also carrying an empty bottle, your negative thoughts. Throw it away. Start your day with a good thought, even if life is difficult. Thoughts don't change the world instantly, but they change you. And when you change, everything slowly follows." Ravi listened quietly. For the first time in months, his heart felt lighter. The next morning, he woke up and whispered to himself, "Today will be a good day." Nothing magical happened immediately, but he felt calmer. He applied for jobs, helped his neighbors, and took small steps with a hopeful heart. Weeks passed. Then one day, Ravi received a call from a company he had applied to. They wanted to hire him. Excited, he ran to Mira's house and said, "Auntie, it worked." "Your advice changed my life." Mira smiled, as though she already knew what would happen. "You changed your life, Beta. I only reminded you of your strength." Soon, villagers began visiting Mira when they felt lost, and she always shared the same wisdom. It is not the world that destroys you. It is your own thoughts. Choose them wisely, and life becomes lighter. So, my friend, what about you? Are your thoughts lifting you or pulling you down? Remember this: Your mind is your strongest tool. If you fill it with fear, you will only see darkness. But if you fill it with hope, you will find a path even in the darkest night. Your life changes the moment your thinking changes. And if this story touched your heart, subscribe to Moral of Storyline, where simple stories teach you simple English and powerful lessons that can change your life.